Good morning again, good midday, good evening all over the world. We are on the last day of the final of the World Robot Olympiad 2021. A very special one, an online one. And all the work is nearly done. All the teams have uploaded their videos, and I know that they are waiting for the ceremony to know who is the best. Be patient a little bit because we want to celebrate this special online event because for all of us in the WRO, it's the first time. So stay with us the whole day long, and we are happy to celebrate the winners in a few minutes, but just before, we would like to say all over the world, whether it's morning, midday, or evening, even night, whether it's very warm or very cold. I don't know if Johan from South Africa is diving into his pool because yesterday he had 32 degrees and we have round about 6 here in Dortmund, in Europe, in Germany. So a very warm welcome from all of us for this last day of the World Robot Olympiad 2021 online. Hello! Nice to meet you, and thank you for all of us. We will meet us during this session today, so bye-bye until soon. But Karen, you stay with me, please. We are talking again about our national organizers. Normally they know their job because they do it a long time. They can meet the teams, but in the pandemic, even for them, it was not so easy to rule everything necessary, I suppose.
No, it was hard for many of our national organizers. We discussed it, but many different countries had different measurements. So there have been countries where the children have not been going to school for over a year. Other countries, the schools were open again and you could do some activities. But what impressed me is that most of our national organizers have been able to be creative in what they did this season and how they kept the children involved. So some might have organized a virtual tournament with like a virtual robot on the computer. Others did their event online, a little bit like what we have been doing now. So where the children were at home and have their robot runs or present something. And others actually could do a real event. And it's very nice to see how they have been able to manage that. And I think it shows the creativity of our national organizers and their willingness to do things differently if needed. So they all do it for the children because they want the children to be active and engaged. And of course, they also want all the children to come back next season. So that is why they really were committed to stay active.
And I suppose there are a lot of national organizers who compete even in this year in the problems. Perhaps you can tell us a little bit about how many countries are involved.
Yeah, so we have around 80 national organizers in total, so 80 member countries of WRO. And for around 14, 15 of them, it was really not possible to start with the competition or to have events. But 66 have had an event in one way or another, and they have managed to send teams to this international final. So online, we are together, all of us, with 66 WRO member countries from all continents, from all parts of the world.
So it's really cool. And I suppose we have prepared a video who gives us a short idea of what it means.
Yeah, so we have a video where we asked the national organizers, or 5 of them, what their plans are for next year. Because all of us, we cannot wait until this corona epidemic is more under control and we can go back to organizing live events. So I have asked 5 of them to say a little bit more about their plans for next year.
Okay, cool. So please listen to the film. Thank you.
I am confident that 2022 we are going to have the numbers come back up again, because we have been talking to the teams across the country that 2022, it looks like we will be able to travel. And if you want to win a slot, whether for a final or a friendship invitational, we need to see that you are busy with stuff, WRO stuff, national stuff, which is RISE, and maybe RoboFest as well. We tell them all the time. So the teams are looking forward to 2022, and we are quite confident that the numbers will begin to rise. All of the national organizers across the world, your efforts will pay off. It's actually paying off already. These kids are now clear in their minds what they want to become, which career paths they want to take. And they are the next batch of people to bring solutions to the many problems in different parts of the world. In Africa and in Ghana, maybe our challenges are different, but then it's one and the same thing. Difficult or not difficult, we are impacting the next generation with knowledge, and they will be thankful to us when we are gone, when we are too old to be doing this, or when we are dead and gone. So WRO community, from those of you, the managers, to the national organizers, don't stop what you are doing. The next generation will thank you for your efforts. And for the children who may see this video, you are the next batch of people or group of people to provide solutions across the world. Just keep your focus. Beyond the knowledge, I would like to stress there is something called discipline. Knowledge is not enough. Knowledge is not enough. You need the discipline. Sometimes when you're not finding a solution, you need, as it were, to go back to the first principles. Maybe stay 30 minutes later than you planned, or stay 1 hour later. Be at your practice session on time. Get the teamwork thing going. All I'm trying to say is, beyond the knowledge is character. Character in discipline, character in paying attention to details, character in paying attention to time, character in respecting one another in the team. And it will turn out right. No matter the difficulties, eventually all of the challenges will fall, and then you, the young people, will become very proud that you provided solutions for the world's problems. So this is my message to the WRO community.
I would say that the competition, the format that the kids have to stay at home and record the video. Of course, we cannot replace the on-field competition that we normally do, right? Because the atmosphere and then everything's happening on site. All the kids can meet up and can learn from each other, from the teams, from the churches. So we really hope that next year we can start to do the normal event like the previous years.
We are planning on having normal in terms of COVID normal competition, with all the regulations, all the distance measures, everything in place to be able to have an in-person competition. Maybe we're not going to have a lot of teams or as many teams as we did before, but we're confident that we're going to have a competition and we're going to see you in Germany. That Honduras is going to be, again, in a final competition, in an international competition in person, and we're going to see you in Germany.
Great.
I think it's going to improve, of course, on the pandemic side. I mean, vaccination is I would say, going well. Maybe not everywhere yet. I know that there are vaccination issues, but it's getting better at least, and we can see the positive effect of vaccines. And now we're getting used to it, and we know how to cope with this virus. So we know it's not necessarily by touching things, but it's in the air. So if you're protecting yourself correctly, I mean, you're going to be able to enjoy your activities. So for this, it's going to be okay. And now people are coming back, and of course, schools and teachers, they also have to reopen those robotics kits again, because they have been away for a while. They are learning again, and they're just restarting the whole thing. So it's going to be an interesting year. We hope to be in Germany next year. We hope we'll be able to travel in Germany to see this WRO 2022 in Dortmund.
Personally, I am always optimistic, and maybe I feel that I have the potential and the capability to proceed and to overcome the challenges. We hope and trust that things will go better. We have really plans to prepare and have a progress and prepare our teams to participate positively and to be, inshallah, in 2022 tournament planned to be held in Germany. Inshallah, most of the country have the ability to participate, and this will also give us better chance to meet and to interview different cultures from all over the world. Really, I'm looking forward and wish and hope that all teams from all over the world, from all countries, have the ability and the capability to overcome the pandemic. I wish them and I send them my best regards, and I encourage a lot of countries who are not participated in the WRO to have the chance, and I would like also the board of directors, the advisory council, yourself, Karin, Mr. Klaus, to invite more countries and to accept new countries in our family, WRO family, and this will the world more happy, more happiness, and more justice, we hope.
Karen, it's so good to see that the national organizers already think of the competition 2022 in Germany, and we heard a lot of them how they proceed with online events, and in the video we saw now, we really could feel that they are eager to have a live event and that they would like to travel. And I suppose this was also a special situation for you in contact with the national organizations.
Yes, and I like how they say, more WRO countries is more happiness and more friends. But for us, it has been different. Yes, For me, working at WRO, I work a lot from home, but I also get the chance to travel, of course, to our host country, to some other countries. So I'm very lucky that I get to be in places that I normally would never go to or would never come. And that has not been possible, of course. So I've been doing everything online. But you know, that is only a little issue compared to, of course, what some people have been through. But it is hard. I'm looking forward to meeting all these persons again in real life. It's always, we say in the Netherlands, a very warm bath. If you meet fellow robotic enthusiasts that are working with the children, if you meet them in another country, you are friends immediately, and you get to see the country in a different way. So you are not there as a tourist, but they take you to places that are more or less the normal places people go in the country. That is very nice, and I'm really missing that, yes.
I was really impressed by the uploaded videos too. When we saw the competition, we always saw the surroundings. So all the children and students had different situations, and I suppose also the organizers and even the parents, whether it's in school or in a private home, and then you have to work with Zoom and all the technique with the camera, the right position to talk to the camera. I suppose everybody learns also that if there is a problem, don't think about the problem, think about the solution. And 60 countries does it. And so this is, to my mind, also typical for the spirit of WRO.
Yes, I think so too. And I also think one of the good things about a competition like WRO is that we are really flexible. So what you have seen maybe in videos today, not everybody has this really nice table with everything fixed and ready. So there are also children that just have a simple table on the floor, or schools that have a simple table on the floor, or a field on the floor. And that is all okay in WRO. So we don't want to make it too hard for people to join. We are always flexible. So many events have a simple project place for the open category teams, for example. It's not always a full booth like you would be at a fair. And that's also because we want to keep it as easy as possible for teams to participate. Because it's all about their learning and not about if everything is 100%, okay, the game field needs to have the right size, but it can be on the floor, it can be on your kitchen table, or you can have a very special table, for instance. So.
And I suppose you succeeded well with 66 countries participating in an online final all over the world. This is really, really cool. And I suppose we have prepared some pictures to get an idea how the teams work during the year.
Yeah, so we asked the national organizers to send us some stuff. So send us some things that you have been working on the last year. And we have some pictures in the background. So you can see that some people, you know, they actually had a real event. Palestine, for example, but South Africa, they had most of it online. So they used Zoom. Syria
also impressing videos we have seen.
And the Emirates, United Arab Emirates, they also worked partly online. Then Ukraine, they had something funny because all the parents were sitting outside with their coats on, with big TV screens. So everybody was really creative. And then Bahrain, they had a normal competition, smaller than, of course, than normally. Most countries had less teams than would be able in a new year. Canada did partly online, and then they could do a little event in real life. Honduras. So it's really good to see how all these countries have managed this year and what they have been doing. Little events in Morocco. The Netherlands, we did a special event. So we did only a surprise challenge this year because we also didn't know if we could organize something big. So we did and we had a special award even. So every organizer did something that fitted their country. And that is really being creative. And for us, we wanted them to be flexible and creative, so to do that. So yeah, I think it's really cool what the national organizers have been doing.
Yes, and if you read the countries, WRO is really a world organization with a lot of people joining us. And perhaps this is also a good idea to talk about how to become a national organizer. So if somebody says, cool, Karen is beautiful and a very competent lady, and I suppose I would like to get into contact to her so that I perhaps in the future national organizer. What could you suggest to do if somebody is interested?
Well, we have national organizers from very different backgrounds. So some are a company selling robotic stuff and that also organize the competition. Some are universities, education systems. We have non-profit organizations. What is important for us, if a new country wants to join, is that we work with an organization. We want people to have some experience in working with robotics and children, in organizing competitions. Because for us, of course, it's important that if they hold a competition, that it's important that they know how to work with the judges and with the rules. And that is more important for us than if they, for example, have a lot of money and can make the whole setup very perfect with the best tables and a disco show and whatever. We don't really care. It's cool. But for us, it's about making the best experience in the competition for the children. So we ask experience in how you run a competition. Do you have judges that available or volunteers available that would be able to judge this competition and that work hard and have the best experience for the children in mind, while also, of course, taking care of the rules. So organizations that think, well, WRO is not in our country, and I think we could be able to organize such a thing. Yeah, they can always go to our website and send us an email, and then I have a talk with them usually and explain more about what it is all about.
And I suppose when they say, okay, it would be cool to organize it, perhaps I'm not I don't know how to organize such a national event. I suppose you also could help them. Or is there any workshop to learn how to become a national organizer? Might this be an idea? Do you have the chance to make contact between an organizer who knows the job already very well and a new one?
Yeah, that's a good one actually. So we don't have a workshop. How do you become a national organizer? We have, of course, I help countries and we have described what we need and what we want. But because we are also looking for organizations with some experience, we kind of, okay, you should be able to organize something. We have help and guidelines. But what many countries do is that they work together with a neighbor country. So if, for example, when we went to Costa Rica in 2017, there were many countries in Latin and South America that joined in those years. Because the people in Costa Rica, they also speak Spanish, so that's easier. They have the rules already translated or a website. And they could tell these newer countries, okay, we have been doing it like this way. Come and take a look at our national final, for example. So you see what's going on. It's much easier if you're close, if you speak the same language sometimes. And I know that, for example, the people that are active in Russia, they have also helped out neighbor countries that wanted to start. So, and that's of course really good. The German organizers have helped Austria and Switzerland, and also the Netherlands, by the way, when they wanted to start. So a lot of organizers are very happy to pass information and to help out and to say, okay, we have made these flyers or these banners. If you want, you can maybe use them or translate them. So people work together closely. So you can always ask. Indeed.
So this is, to my mind, the spirit of the WRO family. If we have the children in our view, to help them to not only to compete in a competition, but to get into contact with STEM. I suppose this is the basis, and then robotics, everybody is welcome. And besides this, we talked already about it, to have money is also a good reason to come to the WRO family. Even if you don't want to be a national organizer, perhaps you want to become a sponsor of a national event, so we can help the ones who can organize but have no money with the money from other countries. So there are so many perspectives in which you can participate, whether it's really human work and coordination and communication, or whether it's sending money to the bank account of WRO. It really helps, because not every organizer has the money to do the competition like he wished to do it.
That is true. So of course, getting money is always good. We should have the bank account number at the bottom. No, but of course, we are always looking for partners, and all our countries, our member countries, are also looking for partners. So other companies or to work with that could maybe help with funding the competition. That could maybe help with helping teams to get to an international event. Because that's also not easy. If you are a team and you win, that's very nice. But if you then need, I need tickets to go to Costa Rica or to Germany, how do you do it?
Yeah.
So it would be very welcome. But also there are partners that do not necessarily help with money, but for example, that organize a regional competition where they say, okay, you have this one part of the country. We, as a company, will organize the competition in that part, so we can use our building. We make sure that the kids can something to drink. Our employees can be the judges and the volunteers. That is also really helpful. So even if as a company you think, no, I'm not going to send them money, but if you think, no, we are also into robotics or we like this kind of stuff, let's us offer that we take over part of the organizing budget. So that would already be really helpful, of course. So you can help us out in very many ways.
Yes, and we talked about the national organizers and at least the world final and everything to do, but you mentioned it already, in the regions the work is also very, very, very important, and it might also motivate the children, and there might be families which are really very good in robotics, but they don't have the money to build a robot, and even this could help, for example, with the material.
Yes, so in some countries, it is really much harder to get robotics materials than in others. So we are also, some countries I know are working with fundraising organizations or funding organizations that maybe say, okay, we want to help bring robotics and STEM education to this country, and we are now going to make sure that schools get robotics materials. And if schools have the materials, then teams can join. The schools can work with the children, and they could join, for example, the WRO competition. So, like I said, there are many ways to help out. Sometimes we need travel budget, some teams need access to robotics materials, and but there are also always organizational costs, of course. So, yeah.
And if you are interested in now, and you said, oh, sorry, I only started to view the final today, don't be sad, go on our website, and there you have the schedule of the last 3 days and also of today, and all the parts of our program are registered, so you get really a nice idea of the judging, of the uploaded videos of the work of the head coaches, head judges, excuse me, of the head judges, and even of the coaches. And also you might start with becoming a coach, and then learn more about the WRO, or you send an employee from your company to the WRO. So really also small steps may help us, and the target we told already also with Klaus, the General Secretary, we have 197 countries in the world, I suppose, and one day this is our big dream, to have a an international final with all of them.
Yeah, they're really true. And now I think, because I took a look at the clock, I think we are ready to go to the award ceremony now. Huh?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too. And this is the reason why a lot of thoughts are in my brain. So, Karen, thank you very much. And I would like to welcome the Secretary General of the WRO, Klaus Ditlev Christensen. Klaus, nice to meet you again. And I see you're happy. Your eyes are shining. The first world final of a WRO competition in 2021. It comes from Dortmund, from Germany, from Europe. But in the sense it comes from all over the world because it's online. What are your experiences? What do you think about this special online final?
Some months ago, I did not know what to expect, really. And I must say that I've been very, very positively surprised about the impact we have with this event, and also how well we've managed to execute it. Big thanks to my team, who have been working for weeks and months, tirelessly to create this event. Our partners, NeoVout, also here from Dortmund, producing the event. So I'm just super excited that we had this opportunity to create an online event of this quality, because that is very important for us. Another important aspect is the fact that we needed something to really be happening at the end of the season, to motivate countries and teams to keep going, even though the pandemic is making it hard for them. So for us, it's just all about keeping the community alive during a difficult time, but also then to build a lot of awareness ahead of going into the next season, which is going to be the next, of course, live final again here in Dortmund.
Yeah, I hope so, because I live in Dortmund and I would be very happy. But already Karen talked about 66 countries participate, and to my mind this is really a good sign also in the world, that even there are problems, don't think much about the problems, think about solutions. And it's a really nice idea to gather everybody, and I'm not quite sure whether we have already the judges with us. Yeah, very cool. Hi, we are so happy to see you. The teams are important, because without teams, no competition, but without judges, no winners. And the work of the judges really was terrific. Yeah, Klaus, very well done to motivate so many people to be with us, and to a hard job, because the time is reduced, and online it's even not so easy.
No, I think I just want to make a special thanks to all the judges. I think we have 60 judges from 30 countries with us today, and who have been working very, very hard, not just over the last 4 days, but even also in the weeks leading up to the event. Watching all the videos that have been submitted in open category and so on ahead of the event. So big thanks to you. You all deserve a big applause.
From our side, I don't know whether it's possible, but if you all could switch on your microphones and do an applause too, so that we don't only see your pictures, but perhaps hear you. We will see if it works, but we would like to.
Well done, guys. Thank you so much.
Well done, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
We've enjoyed the session.
Wonderful.
So cool. We are so happy that you are with us. For some of you, it's very early in the morning. For the others, it's very late in the evening. Some of you can jump into the ocean this afternoon because it's summer. The other ones take a coat because it's cold outside. You did a really marvelous job, and we were so happy to see you working and to be with you. So thank you very much again from everybody around here. And yeah, hopefully we see us next year, and I suppose it will run very fast to this next year, so in November 2022 in Dortmund. So stay healthy, have a nice Christmas season or end of the year season, and again, stay healthy.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Klaus,
Yeah.
I suppose there are so many teams so excited. The judges did their job. They are very happy to have done it. But I see already the head judge of the first category again smiling. So thank you very much for
Thank you
being
so much,
with me.
Heike.
We see us later on for the flag ceremony, which is also very important. So don't go off line after the ceremony. We are talking about what we are expecting. The next year we would like to motivate you and tell you about the new theme of the next year. So please stay with us, not only for the ceremony, but afterwards. And then again, thank you very
so
much,
much.
Klaus and Lukas. First category. How are you, Lukas?
I'm fine, actually.
He's smiling. All work's done?
Yes, I think so. We have completed the scoring. The ranking is finished, and we are just ready to announce it. Yes, you have
Here
it in
they
your hand.
are, the winners in our hands. And we are starting with the regular category, elementary age
Yeah.
group.
Can I tell a few more things before we getting started with that?
Oh, you make it difficult for the teams, but for sure.
Thank you. So we already saw all the judges in the judges meeting just now, and I just want to use this opportunity to tell you a little bit about the numbers of these categories so that you all know which amazing job the judges did to make this event possible. So in regular category, we had 146 teams. That's a lot of teams and a lot of videos to watch. To give you an impression, we had around 750 video files uploaded. That are a few more than we expected, but some teams just uploaded their videos multiple times. So that wasn't an issue for us. That makes around 170 gigabytes of data all complete. So it's quite amazing that all the judges were handling this. If each video is only 2 minutes long, that would already mean that that's 25 hours of video material that need to be watched by all the judges. So I think the 30 judges that had to watch these videos did an amazing job doing that in just these few days. Yeah, then one more thing, we had this amazing feedback loop where we sent out the results to the teams already and they could check if we scored them correctly. And for this feedback loop, we had a ticket system where teams could enter their complaints or their questions, and we got multiple hundred tickets for a regular category alone, and made sure that they were answered very fast, and that worked amazingly well. So I think we had a lot of fun while we doing all this work.
Incredible. 30 judges even only for this category, and we saw them and they are funny and they are again with us, and I suppose everybody now is very excited to know who won in the different age groups in the regular category.
Yes, I think so as well.
So we are starting with the winners in the regular category, elementary age group.
Yes, correct.
And I'm starting with place number 8. It's KPY Panya Robot, Thailand.
On the 7th place is a team Bila Lang from Indonesia.
On the 6th place, it's a team from Hong Kong. A little bit different for me to read, but sorry, I try my very best. HK KCO Babs 2.
Yes, that sounds very good, so no worries. On place number 5, there is the team RoboClub Vukleda from the Ukraine.
Place 4, All Star from Vietnam.
So now we are getting to the top 3 for the elementary age group. On the 3rd place is the team Curious Robots from Chinese Taipei. Congratulations, you did an amazing job.
On the 2nd place, it's a team from Kazakhstan, Magic Chris. Congratulations.
And finally, the 1st place for the... Okay, let's just wait for the applause. Finally, on the first place for regular category, age group elementary, the team Maigong Miri from Malaysia. Congratulations, amazing job.
And your trophies, perhaps the camera can approach to it. I hold one in my hand, you will get them. It's online and we are live, so the competition is done just a few minutes before, so they are with us, but be sure you will get them. We put it to the post and we hope that soon you can have them in their hands. And if you have them in your hands, please send us a photo with this award so we can publish it on the website so that everybody sees that the team got the prize. So don't forget to make a photo, please.
I think these trophies look amazing this year.
So first age group done. Second age group in the regular category. We are talking about junior, and junior means children from 13 to 15 years old. And the 8th place, thank you cameraman, we are mixing a little bit, and also I'm nervous because this ceremony means also a lot to us. So the 8th place goes to Turkey and it's Spark.
On the 7th place, we have the team from Indonesia, Semut Jogja.
And on the 6th place, we have Mavaheb Phantom Droid.
On the 5th place, we have the team SSS from Japan.
The 4th place goes to India, Greenbots.
So we're heading to the top 3 now. On the 3rd place, from Chinese Taipei, the team OFDL Bebop from Taiwan.
On the 2nd place, a team from Russia. It's Robotics Stars.
And finally, on the 1st place in the regular category junior age group, the team SMK Shanghua Miri Lower from Malaysia. Congratulations, you did a fantastic job. Enjoy that you won this competition.
And don't forget to send us a photo when you get the trophy. Okay, next category and next group class. I'm nervous. Next group, age
group.
Age group. Thank you very much. Next age group in the regular category. We are talking about senior between 16 and 19. And the 8th place goes to Ukraine, to RoboMaker.com UA.
The 7th place goes to the team Mavaheb Diamond from Egypt.
The 6th place to Syria, SCS Eco Dynamo.
On the 5th place, the team YTHS 60 Tomes from Japan.
The 4th place goes to Indonesia, Kebib Jogja.
So now we are heading back to the top 3 for the final age group of regular category. On the 3rd place, there's the team HD from Russia. Congratulations.
On the 2nd place, a team from Malaysia, SMK Chunghua Miri. Congratulations.
And the 1st place in the last age group of regular category. From Chinese Taipei, the team OFDL Senbo from Taiwan. congratulations to all of you. All of you did an amazing job, and we had very much fun with this competition, and I hope you enjoyed it as well.
And congratulations also to you, Lukas, as a head judge for so many teams with so many gigabytes, so many uploaded videos, and so many judges. So to you and to all the judges, you also did a good job, and hopefully we see us all live, and the teams who won this year also next year in the competition in Germany, in Dortmund. So thank you very much, and now relax and enjoy the rest of our nice online event, because we are excited to get the flag here to Dortmund. So stay with us, but for now, thank you very much, Lukas.
Thank you, Heike.
Whew. First part of the award done, so I have a little bit goose pimples, and I am very happy to have this feeling also live next year. And again, please, teams, don't forget to send us photos, because we would like to see you with the trophy in your hand. And we are going to the next category, and I'm very happy that our head judge, Danny from South Africa, really is live here with me. And we had already a lot of talks about the work and of open category. And when you look into his eyes, they are shining too. So we are really so happy. And I suppose, Danny, after the work is done and we know now the winners, you are happy too.
Very, very happy. What a weekend. Again, we've reached the pinnacle, of the whole event, and certainly for open category. So thank you to the open category judges, and a big, very well done to the teams. It's an honor to be here to announce the winners. Just a quick stat again, which we have mentioned, but I think for the final again, from an open category perspective, 54 teams from 36 countries, 30 judges from 18 countries, and never mind all the reading of reports and videos before the event, approximately 30 hours of live interviews.
So really cool. And live interviews online, again, very special.
Very much so.
So we are starting in the open category with elementary age group. I'm learning it, age group. And I'm starting with the place number 8. It goes to Panama, and it's Alpha Life.
Well done to them. In 7th place, from India, Techno Nerd Junior.
And the 6th place goes to Germany. It's Laderoboter.
There's a cheer from the crowd. In 5th place, Sec Open Elementary 01 from Saudi Arabia.
And the 4th place goes to Japan, and it's Y&E.
Excellent, and we get to the top 3 places in open category elementary. In 3rd place, Smart Flower from Malaysia.
And the 2nd place is from Morocco, and they are Tech Girls. Congratulations.
Well done. And then in the 1st place, open category elementary, Lego Mozji from Kazakhstan. Well done, elementary category.
Yes, and I suppose we should do an applause also for everybody in this category. So please let us have again an applause. Really well done, everybody. Okay, now it's open category junior age group.
Yep. Excited to see who they are.
On the 8th rank, it's from the United States, Rechargers.
In the 7th place, Bright Gazelles from Honduras.
In the 6th place, we go to Japan. It's Dear Japan Memories.
In 5th place, Extreme Me, Russia.
And the 4th place also goes to Russia. It's Wind Search.
Excellent. Yes, we saw the live interview for WindSearch. Then the top 3 places in open category junior. In third position, SWA Robo Knights from Indonesia.
And the second place goes to Hungary. It's Ego Gym.
And in the first position, in open category junior, DYCI Primes from the Philippines.
So congratulations to all of you. And then the last age group in the open category, Danny. And the 8th place goes to Syria. It's Teslas.
Correct. And it's open category senior age group. In the 7th position, Power Kids from Chinese Taipei.
And on the 6th rank, from Malaysia, it's Nighthawk.
And in the 5th place, Minders from Greece.
And then we jump again to the Philippines. It's DYCE Novus.
From the Philippines.
Yes.
And then the top 3 in open category senior. In third position, NG Photo Bio from Kazakhstan.
Second position goes to Costa Rica, and it's Updrop.
Yeah. And then the first place in open category senior goes to Rodroid from Romania.
Tja, Danny, really cool.
I'm feeling nervous, but now excited because they all know.
Yeah.
And of course, congratulations to the teams that didn't make the top 8. But again, we have emphasized the fact that that they've done well to be at the international final as it is anyway.
Yeah, and from this point of view, everybody is a winner. And after the final is before the final. So stay with us because you will get the theme of the next competition year in round about 45 minutes. So stay with us, Danny, from my side up to now. Thank you very much. Also a good job for you as the head judge and your judge team. Tell them a warm hello from our side. And please, teams, don't forget when you get the trophy to send us photos. We will post them and do them on our homepage because we want to see you smiling with the trophy. Also in the open category.
Excellent. I'm going to wait here to hear the winner of the Lego Education Award as well, which was open category.
Yeah, cool. And there's Klaus who is coming back. On my left-hand side, please. This is also a very special category, and please tell us a little bit more about it.
It's an award that we have done for many years with our main partner, Lego Education. Lego Education has been with us from the very beginning. And some years ago, I can't exactly remember how many years ago, but it is quite a few years ago, we instated this award, the Lego Education Creativity Award. And that is given to a team that is showing fantastic creative work using Lego inside the open category.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit already about the winners?
I certainly can, because I've been in contact with our partners from Lego. So they're the ones who are finding the team that wins. And I'm going to be reading up a little bit from a piece of paper because it's a quite detailed explanation for why this team is winning. So please bear with me. So the winning team has come up with an unconventional idea. And showing some real out-of-the-box thinking, they explored how the droppings of the large herd of deer in the local park could be collected and used to generate biomass energy for their city. I mean, how about that?
Yeah, cool, really
so,
cool.
this is a great example of using local resources to answer local energy needs, which is exactly the theme of the category. So creativity also shines through in their method to identify deer droppings from other objects on the ground, and the dropping detection system they equipped their robot with. So it's very impressive, our friends from LEGO say. So the LEGO Education Creativity Award 2021 goes to the team Dear Japan Memories from Japan.
Okay, again an applause, please.
So I'm just happy to say that each member of the team will soon receive the Creativity Award certificate, as well as a LEGO Education Spike Prime and Core and Expansion set. And so congratulations, and keep up the great work in Nara City and beyond. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much to everybody, and we talked already about it, but what we do is creating the future. Because the young people who joined our competition, whether it's national or at least in the final, maybe the engineers and planners and coders and builders of robots of the future. So again, with the Secretary General at my side, please all companies all over the world join us, because this is really a good thing to do. And as you can see, we are working very professionally with our partners, and the idea here also is becoming a huge family, because the target and what we have in our views are the children.
Exactly, well said.
So Klaus, thank you very much also for announcing this prize. And I suppose the ones who are waiting for the announcement of the prizes or awards of the Future Engineers category are waiting.
Yes.
So we see us later. Thank you, Klaus.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Christoph, on my left-hand side, please.
Oh, yes, of course, sure.
Thank you very much. Okay, also a cool category, Future Engineers, and I suppose you have also some informations for us.
I do have some information, but before I announce those, I'll have to make a short announcement, because we got a notification that we did a small mistake in the open category ranking, not really in the ranking. So the team on open category elementary 5th place, we announced that team to have been from Saudi Arabia. In fact, it is from the United Arab Emirates, and we're sorry about that mistake, but the ranking itself is, of course, correct. We just announced the wrong country.
But this is also live because you can't see the papers, but they are nearly handwritten. This is an online event. We have to collect everything, and we try to do our very best. But this is the problem of being live. If you prepare everything very fast, it might happen. So sorry again, but congratulations to you.
Yeah, and now we can come to the Future Engineers category. Well, what can I say? It was an outstanding pilot tournament we had this year in the online international final, and we've really seen a lot of great robots. We actually seen some of them here in the live stream and tried to show the category in the live stream. And I believe, although we had to make a ranking in the end, all teams who tried to participate in that new category did an amazing and outstanding job. I think it is always really, really difficult to start with a new category, and therefore, in my opinion, all of you are winners.
Yeah, we the same in regular category and open category, but Future Engineers impressed me also very much, because the robots had to find their way without any lines on the ground, and hard work and different strategies. So yeah, let us announce the winners.
Yes, let's go for it.
Okay, on the 8th place from the Philippines is DYCE Primes 2.0.
On the 7th place from the United Arab Emirates, Team Apollo.
The next prize goes to Spain. It's ACME.
And on the 5th place from Greece, the Speeders.
Next prize goes to Chinese Taipei. I love Shinan.
And now we're coming to the most important places. On the 3rd place, from Syria, Saturn NCD.
On the 2nd place, it's Belarus, RB White Storks.
And I believe for the first place, we also have a special award, which I think will be handed over by Klaus again.
Your mask. Yeah, welcome back again, Klaus. We are happy to see you for the first prize in this category.
Thank you so much, Heike. Yes, the first prize in Future Engineers is presented by our premium partners, Juniper Networks, driven by excellence, and it goes to. Do you know?
No, I don't know, but you know it.
I actually don't know it. So
You should actually know it.
I don't know it. So can we have something to come here and help us with telling us who is winning the Future Engineers category?
I love online events. I love online events.
Fantastic.
And we will find the winner. Which Rangers?
It is the team Black Racers from Russia. Congratulations.
So thank you so much. No, so of course this is fantastic for us to be able to present this award to this team from Russia. The category is a new category. We certainly expect to see many more teams come along in the next years. So thank you so much.
Yeah, well done and fast done. Because we would like to present the prizes to everybody in the world and who is waiting for us. And so I need a question to my colleagues to whom I'm talking now. Markus is coming. Very cool. Thank you very much, Christoph. Thank you very much, Klaus. You did a great job, but stay with us because Dortmund, Germany, Europe is expecting the flag. So stay with us also after this award ceremony. And again, congratulations. And please, teams also in the Future Engineers category, don't forget to send us photos. We are eager to post them in our social media and also on our website. I suppose Karen and Markus will join me again. On my left-hand side, the organizers of the final online 2021. When did you realize that it would be your task, and how does it feel that nearly the online event is done? Perhaps, Markus, you start?
When did you realize this? Perhaps easy to answer, because I think it was last year in early October when we decided that to postpone the international final in Germany by 1 year. And at the same time we decided, okay, we have now postponed our next live event, so we need to do something online. That was the time when we knew, okay, WRO Association needs to organize an online international final. And that's interesting because effectively WRO Association has never been host country, because normally we have an organizer in a country helping us, helping the international organization. So this year the international organization needed to organize an own event.
Genau, it's the host world, so to say.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we now know what it feels like to be a host country, which is good practice for Markus.
Yeah,
so
true.
He will need to do it next year. So.
And then what were the next steps? Okay, this was online. And how do you get the idea? How do you talk to the partners? Was it difficult to motivate everybody to participate?
No, I don't think so. So basically, it was not even a question. We just said we will do the international final online, and now we need to make it work. And I think we did. I think we were almost as creative as all the national organizers out there who made end meets. So Markus and I just spend a lot of our time doing different things than in a normal year, but again, very much related to the international final, of course. And we did more things.
And of course, we want to talk about the new WRO branding, because that is something we have worked on as well over the last months. And I think that is something we take a look on now, or?
Yes, I think we should do that. Is it? Yeah. I now have the presenter. So what we also did was, because I told already we could not travel, many things were going different in the last 2 years, and we already had made plans for an update for WRO. We started in 2004, and of course we did many changes over the years, but we really thought, even before the pandemic, we thought, okay, we need to put all these changes together and make one big update. We internally, we called it WRO 2.0. So we have been working on a lot of different things. And one of the first things was that we decided, okay, we can update our branding a bit. So we work together with people, and we have these new colors, and everybody has seen them in the presentations, on the tables, in my hair. So that is what we started with. And then we come to this, and you have all seen it. It's like our new dark colors with purple, and we had our new mascot, of course, because we have all seen that. Our new friend that we have now called Philo. And that was the branding part. But then, and we also thought, okay, we need an update for our category names.
Yeah, if you do a new branding and you talk about the content of the competition category, and we talk about that a bit more, we thought, okay, then we start with a completely new names for our so loved WO categories we had since 2004. And we start with our regular category that we just had here. Regular category will be called, starting next year, Robo Mission. So that is a new name for this category. So everyone should forget regular category now. And then the next category we talk about is WO football. Our football category, of course, what has happened in this football category many years, teams played soccer. And now we make a more general approach. We call it Robo Sports. And from time to time, we will change the sport that is played in this category.
Robo Sports now. And then our open category. So everybody has seen the teams for that, of course, in the past event. And we have a new name for that too, and it will be called Future Innovators. And we have another future category, because you have also seen our Future Engineers game, which is a new category. So that fits nicely. We have Future Engineers. And then you come to a total overview of our new games and branding, which is a full 2 columns actually of games that we have. And we would like to tell you a little bit more about these columns. So one is a Lego-based competition. Our Robo Mission games on the table with the Lego robots, most rules and etc. It actually is the same as regular, it just has a different name. And then we have a little details that are changing, no building period at the international events, but our second day challenge, it also stays. And our new Robo Sports category, Marcus already told it, we will have different sports over the years. So not every year. We start with double tennis for the first years, and at one point we think we might like to play a new sports. So maybe ice hockey? Or
could be.
Yeah. And in this sports category, we also have an entry-level game. So for beginners, sports is 2 robots on the field for each side of the for each team. But we also have made an easier game that national organizers can do in their country where you only need 1 robot against the other team. So that is the Lego-based competition. You need Lego materials there, and you work with Lego robots.
Yeah, and then we have our open source and future competitions. We have an update of our open category that is now called Future Innovators. And what is changing in this category? The basic task is not changing. So it's still the task to build a robot model connected to the WO theme of the season. But the judging and the criteria and perhaps then a little bit of the content of the project might change, because we have new scoring criteria around innovation and entrepreneurship. Because we find it so interesting and so important that we talk more and more about the fact how you can really make your model or bring your model to life. And this is talking about how innovative you are, what is new about your idea, and how you can, at the end perhaps sell your prototype idea of a robot to potential customers. Of course, we do a little bit less with the younger and a little bit more in the scoring criteria with the senior students. But I think this is a very interesting new shift for this, or new focus of this Future Innovators category. And then our brand new Future Engineers category. We had it already this year as a pilot season in many countries. So 17 teams participated at this international final already. It's a competition around self-driving vehicles, and of course, self-driving cars and vehicles is a mega trend in our times these days. And connected to this challenge, the teams do not only need to work on a robot, they should document the engineering process and to become a real engineer. Because engineering is not only building or coding, it's thinking and what you do, documenting, explaining what you have done, and this we bring together in this Future Engineers category.
Yeah, and do you know what we forgot to put in the slideshow, Marcus? We also did a little change in the age groups. Because we have now said that the elementary age group is from 8 up to. Now I need to go back to the
8 to 12.
8 to 12, yes.
And then we have the junior age group from 11 to 15 and the senior age group from 14 to 19. So there is an overlap in the age groups, which makes it a bit easier if you are students in the same class to compete together at WRO.
So it will be hard for everybody to get used to all these new names and new age groups. So that's why I made myself confused. And I did not want to say it wrong, of course. Then we have problems.
Yeah.
So basically, I think this is what we have done with the branding and with the new update. So starting next year, if you join the WRO competition, you will see much more of the purple. You will see these new names and these category colors. And everybody that has been watching now has an idea of what it could look like. So up to our national organizers, of course, to see how they can adapt this all in their new country, and up to you as participants to check out early next year, 15th of January, we will start what competitions are offered in your country and what you would like to play.
Of course, I think it will be very interesting to see the new WRO branded competitions. And I would recommend you to just stay here for some more minutes, because in some minutes you will at least get to know the theme of W22.
Ooh.
Not the games, but the theme. So stay online.
That would be exciting.
I think.
Yeah.
Now back to Heike, I guess.
Yes, back to me. Thank you very much for you too. And you already organized an online final. Perhaps this is also helpful for organizing a national final. And we are very happy to have you here. Okay, let us talk about a little bit of what we have seen and what we have done the last nearly 3.5 days. The competition started with a surprise rule. Then we had a second day challenge, and so many teams worked together with us. The judges did their jobs. You stayed with us, whether it's on the social media or via internet or other channels. We are very happy to have so much spectators. And now we are going to a next very important part, because after the online final is done, the winners know their ranking. They celebrate now, and they are very happy to participate. Now let us talk about the next final and the next place where the final should start. And as I told you already, I live in Dortmund, and so I'm very proud that this city will be in the future. Next year means future for us, 2022. The city and Germany will be the country. And I'm very happy that Klaus again is with me, because this is, on my left-hand side, please. This is also an idea and a very important thing, that every year another country is host of the international final.
Yeah, for WRO it's really, really important that we have the international final every year, and that it's hosted in a new country every year, simply because every time there is a new international final, it brings a lot of awareness and attention to WRO in the country and the region. So now we are going to Germany next year, which is fantastic. We're in Europe again. We were in Europe, of course, when we were in Hungary. But we've also been in Costa Rica, we've been in Singapore, we've been in Malaysia, we've been in UAE, we've been in Qatar, we've been in many places. And it's just really, really important for us that this international final travels, and that all national organizers have the opportunity to bid to host the international final.
Yeah, this is an important theme and also part of the WRO family. This is really international, but with one language, also a challenge for everybody, but we are happy that they also face this challenge. And remember, in the categories, the young ones between 8 and 12, they need to present themselves in English, whether that's not their mother tongue. And on the other hand, being in the world final, they have the chance to travel. And this is, again, a situation to say, if you want to help us, you may also sponsor teams who won their national final, but perhaps couldn't pay the travel from very far away to Germany next year. So if you have any idea how you can help us, even with sponsoring a special team, perhaps go on our website and see the uploaded videos or the ones who win the prizes, and you want to help us with this, I suppose you can make young people very happy who say, okay, I might travel to Germany if I am a winner of a national prize, but I don't know whether I can travel. So please join us also this way.
Yes, very true.
Okay, then please, the team of Dortmund, join us. Stay here. Okay, Klaus stays with me. You know already Markus Fleige, the organizer of the online final, and we are very happy to welcome the mayor of the city of Dortmund, Barbara Brunsing. And I suppose she's very happy to say some words to you, because Dortmund is proud to be the next host of the international final. You know already Lukas as a head judge, and he will be also part of the team of next year's international final. And I very warm welcome also Cornelia Färber from the city of Dortmund, whose life is very related to talents and Mint in Dortmund too. So perhaps before you start to talk, we need a ceremony, and this is giving the flag to the next country. And normally we are live in the country, and now we need to do it from the world final. So this is a world final, and the world is our country today. And it's the task of Klaus, the Secretary General, to give the flag to the Dortmund team.
Take it all together, I guess, but we need to turn it.
Turn around. Turn around.
So we need a photo, and this is the official start of being host of the next international final of the World Robot Olympiad. So thank you very much, Team Online, and very welcome, Team Dortmund.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just super excited to see the flag now travel to Germany. I've been waiting a long time for this to happen. I know the team in Germany has been waiting a long time for this to happen. The pandemic postponed the event. Should have been held this year live in Dortmund. This event that we have now online is taken with initiative also from Markus, of course, here. And we're working with a team of really great producers who are also going to help us next year. So I'm really, really excited to see the international final come live again in Dortmund. And I'm sure that you guys will be doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, thank you, Klaus. And we are really happy and really looking forward that this international final is finally coming to Germany. We worked on that for a long time in our team, and we're really happy to welcome all the teams, hopefully again for a normal international final next year in Dortmund.
So very cool. And Lukas, having a live event next year?
Yeah, I think it will be a new challenge, a little bit different challenge than this year, but many people in our team have been at different international competitions over the last year, and we already built a great team to handle this whole event. So I think we will be fine and will be managed to do that and have a very cool event in 2022 in Germany and here in Dortmund.
Very cool. And Conny, you work with talents in Dortmund, and STEM is your heartbeat, so to say. I suppose you are also excited to have the World Robot Olympiad 2022 final in Dortmund.
Yes. In the last years, we worked together for this moment, about this moment. And I'm so happy today. Now we are of the home straight to the World Final 2022 in Germany and Dortmund. And that is really amazing moment for me and for us.
Yeah, very cool. And I suppose we take the flag behind us so that everybody could see it. And we talked about all the teams involved in organization of the final, but we are very proud also to have the mayor of the city of Dortmund here, Barbara Brunsig. Very welcome, Mrs. Brunsig, and she's going to talk to us in English and in German, excuse me, I talk too much English the last 4 days. She will do it in German and I do the translation. So Mrs. Brunsig, again, a very warm welcome.
Thank you. Hello in the world. Good evening or good morning, I don't know. My English isn't good enough to talk to you in English, so I talk to you in German and it will be translated. Als Bürgermeisterin der sportbegeisterten Stadt Dortmund und als selbst Sportbegeisterte freue ich mich, heute hier die Flagge von Kanada übernehmen zu können. Ich habe vieles Tolles hier gesehen, das ist prima.
So as the mayor of a very sportive city who loves sports, I'm very excited to be here to get the flag of the World Robot Olympiad from the international organization.
Junge Menschen und insgesamt Menschen überhaupt für Technik zu begeistern, finde ich sehr wichtig und ist ein wichtiger Beitrag für die Zukunft unserer Welt. Und ich denke, dass die WRO da auch einen wichtigen Beitrag leistet. Denn technische Innovationen begegnen uns überall im Leben und es gibt da eine sehr rasante Entwicklung.
So to enthusiast young people for technique, this is really important for the future. Technical innovations, they are with us everywhere in our lives and the development is really, really fast.
Es gilt in diesem Zusammenhang aber nicht nur darum, mit dem Fortschritt mitzuhalten, sondern auch dafür begeistern zu können. Und das wird natürlich durch ein solches Event besonders getan. Und Dortmund engagiert sich bereits seit einigen Jahren für die WRO. Und ich denke, ich kann für alle Dortmunderinnen und Dortmunder sprechen. Wir freuen uns darauf, im nächsten Jahr dieses Event ausrichten zu können.
So to progress in techniques is very important for everybody and to be as fast as necessary. So to enthusiast young people for this is really very important. And as the mayor of Dortmund, I know that my city is engaged already some years in the World Robot Olympiad, and the city of Dortmund is very happy to be the host of this event, and they invite all the teams from all over the world to come to this city.
Genau, Dortmund ist nicht nur eine sportbegeisterte Stadt, sondern auch eine gastfreundliche Stadt, und so freuen wir uns, die Menschen zu uns einladen zu können.
So Dortmund is not only a sportive city, but we love to have hosts, and so we are very happy to welcome you next year.
The World Robot Olympic ist ein wichtiger Bestandteil für die digitale Bildung und der damit auch noch den Spaß verbindet. Ihr habt alle eure Talente diesbezüglich entdeckt und wächst auch über euch hinaus bei diesem Wettbewerb, und ich wünsche euch deswegen dabei weiterhin viel Spaß.
So the World Robot Olympiad helps the children to get into contact with technique and to enthusiast you, and we would like to accompany you for the next steps to come to the final to Dortmund.
Mein besonderer Dank gilt allen, die dieses Event möglich gemacht haben, und ganz besonders bedanken möchte ich mich beim Verein Technik begeistert und bei der Dortmunder Initiative Dortmunder Talent, die als eingespieltes Team die World Robot Olympic in Dortmund erfolgreich und nachhaltig gestalten werden.
Excuse me, thank you very much to everybody who is involved and to make this event possible. And thank you very much also to Verein Technik Begeistert and the Initiative Dortmunder Talent. They already work together since a long time also for this online event, and they will bring a really wonderful World Robot Olympiad to Dortmund, successful and sustainable.
Euch allen wünsche ich weiterhin viel Spaß bei dem, was ihr macht, und bye bye.
Yeah, good luck to everybody during the next season, and bye-bye from Dortmund. And now we heard the mayor. Thank you very much for being with us, and we appreciate a lot also that the city of Dortmund helps us to have a really wonderful World Final in November next year. And to get an idea of what it means to come to Dortmund, we prepared a film for you, and I hope you get curious to see it live in nearly a little bit less than 12 months. So enjoy the film. Now you got the first impressions of my hometown, the city of Dortmund, and every month you will find new informations on our website. So we are very, very, very happy to see you live and to have cool competitions. And cool competitions means, and this is also the spirit of WRO, different themes each year or topics. And so what will it be next year?
So we are very proud to announce the topic for the next year It's called My Robot, My Friend.
My robot, my friend. Oh. I have a lot of ideas what this means, but perhaps, Markus, you help us to get a little bit closer to it.
Yeah, of course, I cannot tell everything in detail because the official games and rules will be announced on January 15. But we selected this topic, My Robot, My Friend, because we feel that robots become more and more an important part of our daily life. And we want to capture this in the next season topic and discuss how robots can play an important and friendly part in our daily life in different roles. And we will see, if we see the games in January, that we have already selected some different topics where robots play an important part in our life. And some topics we may see already in our little video that we have prepared.
Tja, My Robot, My Friend, cool theme. And I suppose this is also very important because robots become more and more part of our daily life. And please, Markus, tell again the date of the announcement so that everybody has a mark in his calendar to know when to look at.
Yeah, as every year, it is January 15, 10 a.m. UTC +0. Take a look at the website of WRO or at the website of your national organizer in your country. Then we will announce worldwide the games for W22, and we wish you much success and fun with the next season.
Tja, incredible. 4 days done. I know when the plans were made to do an online final, everybody has sweat on his head and said, oh, online, completely different to what we do normally. And then we started with a marvelous opening. So many people were with us. We had the first day challenge. We had the surprise rules, 9-second day challenge and surprise rules. You see, I'm a moderator. I'm not a head judge. So you were in very good hands. A marvelous team being with us. And I start on my left-hand side. And Rory, now I know your name. We talked a lot about social media, but we also talked about students and their possibility to become a professional in robotics. What we talk about the last 3.5 days is children and young people between 8 and 19. You are a student and very impressing. You described us how it would go as a student. And again, a little advertising for him. He is looking for his master title and a company who would like to work with him. So a really cool guy. If you are interested in him, write an email to WRO. And Christoph, you are the, so to say, director of the tournament. A really, really very special tournament. Thank you very much. It was so nice to talk to you. And in the different categories to explain and to organize in the background. So remember, when they talk to me, they don't do their work. And when I talk to others, they run away to be busy to make this event possible. Thank you, Christoph. And Karen, who is in contact with all the countries who organized it online. As you can see, she is very vivid. And even in her hair colors, she is completely WRO. Thank you very much, Karen, for being with us. And Lukas, the head judge of a category with really a lot of not only gigabytes, but teams. Thank you very much for being with us and having the time even to talk to us. And thank you very much for organizing and being head judge of this huge category. And Markus, every time a very silent man, standing there. He didn't seem to be nervous, but with Karen, he is the one who organizes this marvelous online final and helped everybody to be motivated. So, Markus, thank you very much for being so strong and for helping everybody of us to do a good job. We adore it. Thank you very much. On my right-hand side, there's a Secretary General. He is not so often in front of the camera, but we appreciate his work behind. He let us do our work, and this is also very comfortable. But he knows also how to get into contact with really important people to make the family bigger. So also to you, Klaus, thank you very much for being with us and giving a good spirit to WRO. Thank you very much. Then Mrs. Brunsing, she starts with WRO now, but I'm quite sure during the next month she gets also part of the WRO family, because this is really, really special. So we appreciate again that the city of Dortmund is so close to us and that you are with us today. And Conny Färber, the lady of talent development in Dortmund and also important part of the World Robot Olympiad 2022. Thank you very much for being here. And Danny from South Africa coming here to us. Thank you. It was so delightful to talk to you and to see all your engagement with all the judges. And this is again a thank you to everybody of you at the screen. At first, again, the judges who did a wonderful job, but again, a very warm thank you to the coaches who helped the teams to come where they are today. And coaches, please stay with us, because we want to have a wonderful final live here in Dortmund next year. And the ones who say, oh, perhaps I'm not an organizer of a national competition, if you are, Karen is the one to talk to. But if you want to become a coach, please send us an email, because even coaches are very, very, very necessary to develop our organization and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Thank you very much.
Heike, I would say you have forgot a person.
Who?
Because I think it's you. And I think being the moderator for 4 days at a live stream is very challenging, and I think we all learned in the last days how challenging a live stream is in the preparation and in the execution. So thank you so much for being our moderator these 4 days. It was really incredible to have you, and perhaps we see you again next year as well.
Thank Thank you very much, Markus. It was really a great pleasure to work with you here, to work with the technique, to the cameraman. From all of us, really, you did a good job. From the technique, no problems with light, with sound, to my soundman microphone, everything works right. To Neowort, as Cloud already said, the organizer of the whole event, and to everybody who helps us to bring the spirit of WRO in the world, and who helps us, I'm a girl of Dortmund, to have really a wonderful event in 2022. So again, stay healthy, have a nice Christmas or end of the year, and hopefully we see us in November 2022 in Dortmund. Bye-bye and see you.